How you holding up?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Good to see you.
You too.
Congrats. That was kind of a weird handshake. I'm sorry.
There you go.
What do you do when you go in and you get the awkward handshake? Do you do a redo or do you just call
That's
it
a
what it
good
is?
question. That's a good question. I like the fact that you call it like it is and go back in.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to live.
Well, I'm so insecure. I would be like a mile away from here going, Hellboy thinks I have a lame handshake.
I know. I do the same thing. I obsess over weird social interactions, but they happen so often that eventually you just have to let them go.
One might be happening right now.
It might be, but we can move forward. I trust us.
All right. Congrats on this.
Thanks, man.
For that matter, congrats on your life. Do you ever consider the life you've had? You've touched the DC universe. You touched the Marvel universe. You are Hellboy.
I'm Hellboy, yeah. Yes.
Like, go back and tell the 10-year-old you, look at all the shit you're going to do when you grow up.
That is amazing. I never expected, and especially, it sort of happened to me at 40. And so, like, I never expected, I thought it was over, I mean, not over. I had a very nice career that was a supporting career. And then to be able to, in my 40s, really start to, like, do these types of movies on a big scale, it's like, it's a dream come true. It's a dream that was deferred for a long time, and then it came true.
You earned it.
Yeah, exactly.
But isn't there something poetic about it? Because not to say that everybody that gets this kind of success early on in their career pisses it away, but I have to think that they might not appreciate it as much.
I would have pissed it away. I guarantee I would have pissed it away. I mean, there's something gratifying about a later success where, first of all, you're just in it for the reasons that you're in it for at that point. Because you just want, I just want to act and tell great stories. It's not really about all the hoopla. Right. And I think had I gotten, successful in my early 20s, I think I would have taken myself very seriously, and that would have been a disaster.
What's funny, the snapshot of Hellboy, if people don't know it, if they haven't researched it, if they've never touched this, they have no idea how complex it is. This is Shakespearean.
I think so, yeah. I think so. At its core, and again, it's like I like to talk about it like it's Sophie's Choice. It's a big monster movie, but right. I do think it is an identity piece, almost in the same vein as like Hamlet. Like I think it's someone struggling with what it is, who am I in the world? Why am I in the world?
Right.
What am I doing with my life? And I love stories like that. To me it is, and it's elevated on a certain level. I mean, you're playing a beast of the apocalypse. So yeah, it has a lot of Shakespearean overtones to it.
And it's anti-bullying. Even the beast of the apocalypse gets some bullying from time to time.
Absolutely. They show up with pitchforks and torches, and he's just trying to do the right thing.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's hard to be a monster.
Exactly.
Or at least what society perceives as a monster.
Right.
Yeah.
Could we have a better foster parent than this guy has?
It's an interesting question. He is a lovely foster parent, but like any adopted child, I think I don't know like any, because I'm not adopted, but what I imagined the struggle was, especially with Hellboy in particular, was why me? Like why me and not my brothers and sisters in a certain sense? Like what was it about me that's special that you took me in?
Right.
And I think that's an interesting sort of, if you felt abandoned as a child, that like for someone to take you in, this understanding of love almost becomes like a violent act. And that was very, very interesting to me. But yeah, Ian McShane is like
no kidding.
Who you want to be your dad.
Please make more of these. I'm going to wrap it up because
Thanks,
you
man.
said something that in 25 years no one has ever said in one of these rooms. That's an interesting question. If you read your Wikipedia page, it says that you went from Russia, I think maybe a stop in London, and then Sacramento, California.
That's right.
The same.
That's my hometown.
I know, how wild is this? And I'm looking it up. If you look up Jessica Chastain, Sacramento, California.
Oh, really?
Brie Larson, Sacramento,
Get
California.
out.
What's in the water in Sacramento, California?
You know what? I love Sacramento, and growing up there as a kid was heaven. Because one of our closest family friends had a ranch out there, and my dad was helping him build it.
Right.
Like hundreds of acres of land. I would leave in the morning. My mom would like stick a sandwich in a bag and be like, bye. And I'd be walking through fields, jumping off rocks into lakes, like doing stuff all by myself, and no one was scared because there was just like cows and animals, and it was incredible growing up somewhere like that because there was so much safety, but I earned so much independence as well.
Yeah. And there's something about being out like that, it spawns creativity.
It really does.
And you're probably playing make-believe out there in the fields and on the horses.
Oh, are you kidding?
That
of
leans
course.
into this.
Well, it all does, yeah. I mean, I think for sure it's hard these days raising kids that really have no freedom, in a sense. Like the freedom that I had growing up in Sacramento. Like, it's one of those things that's so special because it builds a strong character when kids have that independence.
Right. What did you bring from your childhood in Sacramento into Hellboy?
Well, definitely, I think being able to depend on myself from a very early age was very important into making me a strong female and really being attracted to characters that made women shine, in a sense. To be bigger than life, to be out of the ordinary,
right.
That's always attracted me. Sci-fi, action. I always wondered as a kid, like, why there were so few women in action movies and why it was the guys that got to do it, because I felt like I could do it too.
Right.
So it's a little bit of a dream come true for me to sort of be, doing so many movies like this and building a career on that. I'm so proud that people love it.
I have a daughter, and you have been setting a great example for a long time. Like,
Thank you.
I love Wonder Woman. I love Captain Marvel. I love these strong female characters. But you've been a strong female character and kicking ass for a long time.
Thank you.
You set the bar.
Thank you so much. Well, listen, I'm just following on the footsteps of many amazing trailblazer ladies, Sigourney Weaver, Gene Seberg. I mean, you've got Linda Hamilton.
Is it nice to be on the other side, though? To be the
bad guy?
Yeah, I didn't want to plot spoil, but I guess you pretty much know.
Well, because she's not the bad guy. I mean, they turn her into a bad guy because nobody's listening to her. She just wants to unite humans and monsters. I mean, is that too much to ask?
It's an anti-bullying movie, essentially.
Literally, and I'm the one that's being bullied, but I'm the bad guy. I mean, typical.
I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Hey, what'd you think? Did you like that? Well, be sure and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Ringing the bell is one of the greatest forms of self-pleasure you'll find today. Did I just say self-pleasure? And are they mocking me? Stop mocking me! I'm doing the thing. Watch some videos over there. Hope you're gonna eat that.